Welcome to an extremely typhoony Beaverton. And we're going to chit-chat with the people of Beaverton here who are out protesting to say hands off my Social Security. Hi, ma'am. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. My name's Nora. I'm covering this live on my channel here. Oh, no, Nora.
Awesome.
So what brings you out today to protest for this building and also for just Social Security in general?
Well, what doesn't bring us out these days? But as far as Social Security, I mean, it's just really the cruelty of the cuts. You know, cutting offices and phone service is just going to hurt the oldest and the most disabled among the people, you know, who are claiming Social Security at the time. So we just...
Do you think they're going to make the online portal easy to navigate for those people who are, you know, my mom's age 77 plus?
I don't. I think it's all about the cruelty and the cuts. I don't think they're going to go out of their way to do anything to make it easier for the people that have it the hardest.
Yeah. Are you currently a recipient of Social Security?
I'm not. I'm 63, so I'm eligible, and I was hoping to wait, but now I really don't know what to do and what's going to be there for me in a few years when I was hoping.
How long have you been working and paying into Social Security?
Oh gosh, since I was 16. So,
okay.
You know.
Do the math.
Yeah.
That's almost 50 years.
Yeah.
So for almost 50 years, you've paid into a system that you've waited to withdraw your money from, that now may be just, you know, paying for those new jets that they didn't disclose how much they cost today.
Right, absolutely. I mean, their target is to break everything down and sell off the pieces, privatize what they can. You know, we're looking at an oligarchy where people are just going to be running everything privately, and there won't be anyone to oversee anything that's happening anymore.
Did you ever think in your lifetime that you would see a president such as Trump not only come to power and form his own mega cult within the Republican Party, but also, you know, have two terms that are filled with a completely different but equally bad chaos?
I really hoped we were better than this, especially the second time around. But I think there's about a third of the country who's just blinded to it all, and it's not going to change. And I think the people in red states, in very dark red MAGA states, are going to be hurt more than anyone else.
Would you consider Oregon a blue or a red state?
Well, I moved a year ago from California.
Which part of Cali did you move from?
Bay Area.
Okay, I grew up in the Bay Area. Yeah.
Yeah. I would consider this region blue, and certainly most of, you know, the coast blue. But I think, you know, as we head east, I have spent a lot of time east in the kind of...
In the eastern part of Oregon?
Yeah, Madras, etc. It's much more red.
Oh,
so.
absolutely, yeah.
But I'm hoping we get bluer and bluer, and I'm hoping people can come around and see the cruelty of it.
Well, let me ask you this. In our last gubernatorial election, Tina Kotek, who's an openly gay woman, won honestly by like 3 hairs. It was a very, very close election, very close. Do you think that she has a chance at re-election in the current climate here in Oregon? Like, your perspective as kind of an outsider moving here from California and then seeing what you've observed, what do you think her chances are?
I would hope she would win by more than 3 hairs now that they've seen the alternative. So that would certainly be my hope. But I've been shocked about a lot in the past many years, so I just don't know anymore. But I feel like we've all got to stand up because, Congress isn't doing it for us, and the courts are, you know, putting down some good rulings, but I don't think the courts are going to hold. They're not going to obey the courts.
Okay, totally off-topic question. You're wearing a Philadelphia Eagles hat. What is up with that? You came here from the Bay Area. Explain.
All right. I was born and raised in Delaware and lived in Philadelphia.
Okay, well then that's legit. That's legit. It's legit. I'll allow it.
I'm a born and raised Eagles girl.
All right, she's a Philly. She's West Philly or East Philly? South Philly?
More kind of central.
Like Central Philly? All right. All right, don't mess this lady. She's from Philly. That's all you got to know.
Yeah, exactly.
She's bringing the real. but I had to ask as a Bay Area person. I was like, wait a minute, you're. My dad was
honestly,
also an Eagles fan. Grew up in San Francisco.
Yeah, but I'm not climbing any of the light poles.
No light poles today.
None for me. Unless he were to, resign and the government's overthrown today, then,
Then we're gonna show them how Philly does.
yeah, my 63-year-old granny self is climbing that light pole.
I love it. I love it. Let's bring some Philly out today. I think everybody's got to get a little Philly. Got to get a little Broad Street in them. AOC said in her speech last night that we need to find Democrats that will brawl for us.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
You agree with that?
Oh yeah, it's not business as usual. This,
That's right.
we're done. We're done with Schumer. He wouldn't stand up. We're done.
Don't get me started on this guy. On this guy. Yeah, don't get me started. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving a shit about democracy. Okay, we got to all stand up. We got to all be out here. We got to all talk about it. And it's important. It's important. Democracy matters. You matter. And I'll see you guys next time.